Alright, so nest eye and how to treat it. This one here has been given some issues. There's two bunnies. See, this eye is pretty decent, but this guy, he is having trouble with both of them, but this one's still a little swollen. So some things you can treat this with are coconut oil, neosporin, or chamomile tea. And we're going to do the chamomile tea right now. And just use the tea bag and put it directly on their eye.
Chill out. Okay.
And do this a few times a day if you can. I kind of waited just because I wanted to see if this would resolve itself naturally. Because obviously in nature, there is nobody there to treat their eyes. And I think it's mostly caused by dirt or dust, something that got in their eye when they were, because the eyes open at 2 weeks. So if they don't start to open after 2 weeks, you should start to do things like this to get their eyes to open. But so her nest was very packed, so because she made it previously and I just left it there, and then she had the babies in there, so there was like a lot of hay and fur in this thing. So keep the nests fresh, keep them clean. If you have to clean them out before the 2 week period, go ahead, because mom will leave droppings in there and she'll pee in there when she's feeding them. So just the cleaner the area, the better. That's the best thing. And like I said, I just waited because I wanted to see if it would resolve itself, but these two are having a little bit of trouble, so we're gonna help them along. And the neosporin thing seems to work pretty good, and the coconut oil, I think you could put coconut oil on just as a precautionary measure, and so it probably wouldn't happen in the first place. Coconut oil is good at antifungal, antibacterial, and anything in there, it's going to help draw it out. Yeah, kind of like pink eye.
You wake up with crusties on your eye. Is that little bit? I can't get
So you could even do the tea, I think, if it's really resisting to open, do the tea treatment and then either put a little bit of neosporin or coconut oil afterwards, and that'll help it not get dried up again. Because we'd have some of them open and then it would seem to like gunk up again and their eye would get stuck again. So there's something in there you gotta try and work out, whatever little dirt or something is in there.
We did the thing on it yesterday. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, so we did the chamomile tea on his yesterday on the other video, and I didn't get a good shot of it. That's why we're redoing the video. But his eye was shut yesterday, and it seems to have helped. He can see out of it. Look at the other side. It's perfectly wide open. That's what their eyes should look like. So we'll just do the same thing with this little guy. Put the tea on. Yeah.
Making you a mess. You gonna open it up?
It is open more. It looks better than it did yesterday. Yesterday it was still shut. And these guys are, how old are they? A month. They are 4 weeks, so they should definitely be open by now because their eyes open at 2 weeks. So like I said, if 2 weeks comes up and it seems like some of them are having trouble, do this immediately, and you probably won't ever have to do the neosporin. Do wet rag to soften up any kind of crusty that might be on there. Do the tea, do the coconut oil, and many times a day as possible. You should be good. You can put it back. Oh, also, move over here. If you can see in there. Oh. Hold on. They're all eating. Come here, little guy. Alright, I marked them on the back with a black Sharpie. If you got a few that look the same and you want to keep them, know who's who, just take a, you can do it in their ear, but I figure on the fur might be better than on the skin. So I just took a red, black, and blue Sharpie and marked 3 of their backs, and we have 4 that look alike. So the one, you know, I just have 3 marked and 1 unmarked. So that's something you can do if you want to keep track of who's who in your litter. Thanks for watching, and like and share, and more to come.